the National Football League on EA Sports. And coming up, it'll be no holds barred between NFC South rivals. It's the Atlanta Falcons and the Carolina Panthers. Coming up next.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to North Carolina and the bustling city of Charlotte as we welcome you inside Bank of America Stadium, the home of the Panthers. Set for a good matchup in the NFC South, so glad you were with us. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson. Greg, this is a division you know a lot about, and the rivalries within this division always kind of gives you a good game when it's NFC South against NFC South.
Yeah, and this is a division, Mike, that I've lived in for a long time in my career. And at one point, you can make the argument that it was the best division in football. But right now, it's the quarterback uncertainty. Do we have the quarterback of our future? Did we just draft one? Did we just sign one? What does that look like? 2 of the 4 teams, brand new coaches taking over control to start this season. No division won fewer games last season. They've got a lot of work to do before this division can hold a candle to some of the others we see throughout the NFL.
Across the 20, they'll mark them down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over. The Panthers coming out, and they're led by their quarterback, Bryce Young. Rocky rookie season for the #1 overall pick out of Alabama. But, Greg, here's the guy the Panthers hope can get this franchise going in the right direction.
When he was taken as the first overall pick in the draft a couple years ago, Mike, certainly was not because of his physical stature. It was because of his mind. It was because of his processing ability. It was because of all the intangibles that they believed they saw in his days coming out of Alabama. Now, he's gotten some experience under his belt from a rookie year that had its ups and downs. He has all the talent in the world. Now he's got to go out and just capture it and make it happen.
12 yards on the game. That's good for a quick first down. Tremble comes in motion. Young to throw on first down. We'll go right back to Thielen. Again, it's complete. And he's close to a first down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down. A good spot here. 2nd and a yard. Tremble comes in motion. Young fires quick. That's Thielen. He's going to be out of bounds, but he's got the first down. A pickup of 8.
The timing of these RPO concepts, that's the entire key. Remember, Mike, different than the college game, these offensive linemen, they're blocking for the run. But if that ball gets pulled, the pass option of the play, they're not allowed downfield. In the college game, they get a 3-yard window that they're allowed to be downfield even on a forward pass. That's not the rule in the NFL. These decisions have to be made quickly. If not, even after a good pickup, you could be coming back due to a flag.
Here's 2nd and 6. We'll go once more with Brooks. And he'll get this down inside the 40-yard line. That's a gain of 5 yards. Third and a yard. Tremble comes in motion. From the gun here on 3rd down, it's Young. Deontay Johnson, the intended target there. And it's going to lead to 4th down.
Timing and trust. Critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
They'll go. Young. That is caught. He finds his big target, Leggett. And he's going to have a Panthers first down. They find a way to convert on 4th and 10.
Love the idea of going for it on 4th down. Anytime you're on your opponent's side of the field, Mike, you have to take advantage of that field position. You're too long for a field goal, but you're too close to the end zone to punt it. So going for it on 4th down is definitely the right move. Now you've got to take advantage of it and don't let it go to waste. Defensive coaches preach every day, Mike, swarm to the ball. Get as many hats to the ball carrier as possible. And this is a great reason why. The ball carrier is able to make the first guy miss, but it was the pursuit from the rest of the defense that's able to get him down and keep him to no gain.
The motion man is Johnson. A 2nd down throw for Young. And this one's going to be a loss of yardage. He's marked out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage.
The quick passing game in the NFL, Mike, is so dependent on yards after the catch. You got to generate space with the scheme, and then it's up to the receiver to do the rest. In this case, nice job defensively, because this guy couldn't even get back to the original line of scrimmage.
Out of the shotgun, Young. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on 3rd down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on 4th down or simply punt or take a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns.
Piñeiro's kick is good. And the Panthers will take a 3-0 lead.
And that's a good drive right out of the gate. They're able to make some plays, move the ball down the field. I know they didn't get a touchdown, but that is a good, positive result.
Three points on that opening drive. We'll see the response as the kick's away. Here's Williams on the return. They finally get him down, but he gets all the way up close to the 40-yard line. The Falcons, led out by their quarterback, Kirk Cousins. One of the big moves in the offseason, Atlanta acquiring Cousins in free agency. He had 6 years in Washington, the last 6 in Minnesota, and now he begins his run this season with the Falcons.
Ever since he was drafted in the 4th round, all this guy has done is continue to surpass all expectations. And Mike, this isn't some physical specimen like we see throughout the league who has all these unique physical attributes. But he is about as consistent and even keel as the quarterback position gets. And it doesn't hurt that he is a beloved figure in every locker room he finds himself. And they know with this guy behind center, they have a shot to win every single game he plays.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Pitts is the man in motion. Another run here for Robinson. And he's going to pick up the first down across midfield and down at the 49. A throw left side, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
You hear quarterback coaches say it all the time. Let's get our guy easy completions. Well, that falls certainly into that category, Mike, but when you fail to connect on those, it just ends up being a wasted down.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. And here's Bijan. Not a whole lot there as he'll work it down to the 46. Jordan Fuller in that time for the stop. Third and 6. Cousins. He's got his tight end. That's Pitts. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
I know, I'm biased. But listen, you can't convince me, Mike, that there's a better option on the field, especially when you got a guy like this, that on third down or critical moments, that's where the ball needs to go. The size, the speed, the matchup problems that he creates. If I was in a critical situation, there is no doubt where I'm going with the ball.
A first down throw for Cousins. Oh, in trouble. Down he goes.
Well, Mike, the other day we heard how the offensive coordinator wanted to start fast offensively, but here so far, it's been the pass rush and the defense who's gotten out to the quick start.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. They'll run with Robinson. He'll dodge one would-be tackler and wind up getting a nice gain of 6 on the play. Here now, 3rd and 5. Cousins gonna throw. That's to Pitts, the tight end. And he's going to be taken down short of the marker, and that is going to set up an interesting 4th down decision.
Seemed to me, Mike, before that ball was even snapped, the quarterback had already made up his mind. I'm throwing the ball to the tight end no matter what the look is, and he's counting on the big body picking up the rest after the catch, and even though he's able to secure the ball, nice job by the defense keeping him short of the sticks.
And he's going to have that first down. They didn't want to settle for 3, and now it's 1st and goal. Now, Cousins. Oh, got him again the 2nd time with a sack on this opening drive.
This defensive line clearly has a beat on this offense. They've got to find a way to settle their pass protections. If they want to be able to get their quarterback in any sort of established rhythm and timing going forward, they're going to have to do a lot better job protecting them early in this game. That's already 2 sacks allowed.
Going in the wrong direction. Now 2nd and goal from the 12. Left side in the hands of London.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times, and then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get 1 more yard? Now, for him individually, not ideal, but right now they're on the doorstep of the end zone, and they got to find a way to put that ball across the goal line.
And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Darnell Mooney. Touchdown, Falcons.
So when you find yourself this tight to the goal line, Mike, the offense becomes a lot more restricted in as far as how deep you can throw the ball. The field is wider than it is long, and I think the idea here is let's spread them out. Let's put all of our eligibles out there and let the quarterback get a really good picture. Where are the holes in the coverage? Where are the one-on-one matchups that I like? And let's put this ball in the quarterback's hand. Let him make a good decision, and in this case, it results in a touchdown.
Younghoe Koo now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Falcons move out to a 7-3 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Raheem Blackshear on the return. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. First and 10 now from the 36. They'll start this on the ground with Brooks. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. So after one, 7-3 is our score. And we'll return to Charlotte in a moment. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. On play action, Young. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
I think at some point for this quarterback, he has to start looking some other directions. I mean, he's tried to get the ball now to this guy multiple times, and all of them have resulted in incomplete passes. I'm not saying don't throw it to him in the future, but maybe get yourself a couple easy completions elsewhere before you look back in his direction.
And he'll be stopped short of a 1st down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down. Punting time for the Panthers, set to kick this one away. Ray McLeod, deep to return. A fair catch signaled and taken at about the 18-yard line. The visitors' offense and their wide receiver getting ready to get back to work. The lead sits at 4, so they'll try to add on to that. This drive begins with 1st and 10. They motion the slot man left. They'll start on the ground with Robinson. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. Play action now. It's Cousins. He's got his man. It's Mooney. And they're going to move the ball all the way up to the 45-yard line.
Nice grab there by Mooney, and plays like this are really the main reason why the Falcons made it a point to sign him this offseason. I mean, his talent has always been undeniable. He just has to find a way to stay on the field and prove it.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. On the ground, it's Robinson. And he shows off a little footwork, winding his way for a run of 8. They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. They'll run it here with Robinson. And he will work this down inside the 40. That's going to be good enough to move the chains. 1st down.
2nd down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a 1st down.
On 1st down, Cousins. That'll be intercepted. Picked off by Dane Jackson. And the Panthers will have great field position right around midfield.
So the first part of any interception is just end up with the ball in your hands, right? That's what every defensive coordinator wants. But anytime you can get yards on the return, that's just an added bonus. And that's what we see here. There's a little space, does a great job securing the catch, and all of those yards just set up for better field position as their offense takes the field.
The Panthers offense ready to take over possession of the football. They trail by 4. A touchdown gives them the lead. Drive begins with 1st and 10. Three tight ends in the game to start the drive. Young to throw on 1st and 10. Open man is Johnson. He's got him. Second down and 8. From the gun, it's Young. To the left side, into the hands of Leggett. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
And really nice catch here by Leggett, and these are the weapons that they're trying to continue to surround Bryce Young with. He didn't have a lot to work with his rookie year, and now in comes a first-round draft pick. Big, physical, great with the ball in his hands, can really go up and compete. It took him a few years at South Carolina to put it all together. And this past season as a senior, 2nd in the SEC in receiving yards with over 1,200. So this is a guy that has big playability, and he's going to be a big part of this Panthers offense going forward.
13 pretty lucky here. Back-to-back gains of 13. And another first down. Now Young. Got his man at the 6. And he'll be taken down.
This is what every offense looks to do, Mike. They want to attack the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. And oftentimes, that's where the chunk plays come. Give it to your receiver on the move and let them do the rest.
From 6 yards out, it's 1st and goal. Here's a run. And he's in. Jonathan Brooks. Touchdown, Panthers. Good drive. They kept the ball. Greg, they moved it effectively down the field and finish it off on the ground for the touchdown.
So often, Mike, we see teams work on a great drive to get down here close, only to settle for a field goal. But in this case, give them a lot of credit. They put a great drive together, but they're able to capitalize and finish it off with 6.
On now, Eddie Pinheiro for the extra point. It's up and through. The Panthers are on top. It's now 10-7. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. McLeod now to return. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Here's Bijan Robinson and the Falcon offense set for their next drive. This one has been tight so far. A field goal separating the two sides as this drive kicks off with 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Cousins. Over the middle, that's his tight end, Pitts. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. Working out of the gun, it's Cousins. That one is caught by Mooney. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line.
You can see this connection is just starting really to pick up. They're seeing the game through the same set of eyes, and that is the job of the receiver. What is my quarterback expecting from me? Where does he want me? Be there on time, and it leads to big gains like this.
And that'll be a pickup of 3. They face 2nd down and 7. Cousins now. He'll get this to McLeod. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down. Here's Cousins. Crazy. And he will have the 1st down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
Mike, I think we make so much of all these fancy routes, right? The selling, the head fakes, getting in and out of the break. And while that's really important to create separation, that's really more of a man beater. That's when teams want to just play you one-on-one and you have to beat the defender. Against zone defense, like we saw here, it's a lot more simpler. Understand the concept of the play, understand where the holes in the defense are, and get there and be friendly to the quarterback. And if you're open, stay open. That's NFL route running. That's what the best guys do.
Here's a designed run. He's going nowhere. Going to lose yardage on that play. Two minutes to play in the first half of a 3-point game. Back with more from Charlotte. After this, 3rd and long. Throwing his Cousins. Open man is Mooney. He's got it. He had their lone touchdown of the game earlier, and he comes through with the catch and a 1st down in this spot.
That last completion's going to go a long way towards at least finishing this 2-minute drive, Mike, with some points. You're already in field goal range, so now the idea is continue to work the clock down, take a couple shots at the end zone. You want to get points, ideally a touchdown, but either way, you have the ball last before the end of the 2nd quarter. Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on 1st down is a great way to do it. It's actually the easiest down in football to operate in. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the 1st down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down? Just doesn't seem to me right now that he's seeing the field very well. I mean, that last possession results in the pick. You'd expect him to come back out here and be a little bit more careful with the ball, find easier completions, find the better matchup. And instead, he puts the ball back in harm's way, and he's lucky that wasn't another interception.
To the right, that's Pitts.
This pitch and catch may have looked routine, but I promise you, Mike, these types of anticipatory throws, especially outside the numbers, they don't occur without countless reps, oftentimes when nobody's even watching.
4th down, and the Falcons turn to Younghoe Koo for the field goal. The kick is perfect, right down the middle. And the Falcons will level the score at 10 apiece.
And that's really well done here, Mike. I mean, everything's in rhythm. A good snap, a good hold, and a good kick ties this game.
All level at 10 as this one's kicked off. On the return, here comes Blackshear. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Panthers offense and running back Jonathan Burks coming out for their next possession. They'll see if they can go about breaking our tie. We're all even at 10 as this drive begins, 1st and 10. Back to throw, Young. That's over the middle and caught by Leggett. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. Second down and 3. They'll motion over Thielen. Throwing on second down, Young. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by A.J. Terrell. And he's going to give a short field to his offense here as they try to break the tie.
So anytime you're really sensing pass, Mike, the first thing you want to do, flood the field with defensive backs. Good things typically happen. I mean, that's a great call there by the defensive coordinator to counter that play, because no matter where that ball was going, they had someone in the neighborhood who had a shot of making the play and getting them off the field.
The Falcons offense ready for this next possession. They'll have a short field ahead as they look to break our tie. It is 1st and 10. Cousins to throw. He'll get that to Kadero Hodge. And he's close to a first down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down. Second and a yard. Now, Cousins. And that ball in and out of his hands. It is incomplete. Might tell you after the game he should have come up with that one. He doesn't, and now third down comes up.
Here in the first half, we've seen nothing but connections from these two guys. I mean, they've come out completely on fire, so the defense finally gets a stop, and really the first time we've seen these guys be a little bit off.
That is hauled in at the 5. He is in. Darnell Mooney. Touchdown, Atlanta. His second TD of the game, and this one gives his team the lead. On is Koo for the point after. He knocks it through. And the Falcons go up by 7. It is now 17-10. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Panthers offense going to see what they can do in the final minute of this first half. They find themselves trailing 17-10 now as they come up with first down and 10. Out of the shotgun, Young. That's caught over the middle by Johnson. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Here's Young. Right back to Johnson. He's got it again. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
Strong grab there by Deontay Johnson. And following a really good 5-year run in Pittsburgh, it kind of became clear he needed a change of scenery. The Panthers went out. They traded for him this offseason, all in their quest, Mike, to continue to surround Bryce Young with better and better skilled players. And so far, it looks like that trade's paying off, and they're able to connect for a big first down.
Eddie Pinheiro going to come on to try a field goal now. This one from 39 yards out. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Panthers are able to cut it to 4, 17-13.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
So, still the matter of 6 seconds remaining in this half. And the kick's away. McLeod now to return. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. And they'll elect not to run another play. Instead, just take a knee and take this on into the locker room. So we reach halftime, and the visiting Falcons are in the lead as we get you down to Florida, Orlando specifically, where the coaches, Jonathan Coachman, has our EA Sports halftime report.
Okay, Michael, thanks very much. And with that, we welcome you all into our EA Sports studios. This is the halftime report. These two teams ready for the second half, and so are we. So let's get you back out to Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Okay, Coach, thanks a bunch. We'll see which team's adjustment's going to pay dividends here. I like we're going to play a big role in who wins this one. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. McLeod now to return. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. There's Kirk Cousins. He and the Falcons set for their next drive. And we run you through the highlights here. It has been a very big performance from the quarterback position. Instrumental in leading and executing, and now trying to finish strong and take his team to the finish line. First and 10. Cousins. That's caught left side by Pitts. Cousins now on second down. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down.
Really nice job here by the quarterback, understanding what did he need to pick up a fresh set of downs. In this case, that underneath drag route was all it took. Get the ball into the hands of your receiver, pick up a first down.
Pitts is the man in motion. On 1st and 10, Cousins. He's got his man. It's Mooney. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. To throw is Cousins. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
Just seems like another case of predetermining where the quarterback is going to go with the ball. He had a lot of good route options on that last concept. I think if he just remains a little bit more patient, read the play out, let it unfold, will lead to some easier and better completions.
Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down.
You find yourself trailing coming out of the halftime break. Your defense is going to start on the field. And, man, what a great way to get this half started. Keep this game within one possession, get the ball back to your offense, and see what they can do.
So that'll bring up 4th down, and here comes the veteran Bradley Pinion to punt it away. Amir Smith-Marset goes back to return it. The Panthers offense trotting back out for their first involvement of this second half. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. A run with Brooks to begin this drive. Changing direction there as he's able to pick up 3. Second and 7. They'll motion over Thielen. A second down throw for Young. To the left side, into the hands of Leggett. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line.
Well, there's not a lot to this route. Man coverage, and you got a drag route. Give him a little something off the line and go. Win with speed. Good, accurate ball on the front shoulder pad. Allows him to pick up the rest after the catch and leads to a big gain.
They'll come up here. 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Young. They go right back to Leggett. He's got it again. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
The drag route is certainly not the most complicated route on the route tree, but a really nice job there using the scheme to create separation. He did a really nice job there working across the middle of the field as he made himself open.
Young going to give it to Brooks. And nothing on that one, back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it.
Coming off that edge, Mike, you have to quickly determine, is this a pass or is it a run? And once he realized it was a run, he's able to shed his blocker, make the play, no gain.
They'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. On play action, Young. Looking left side is tight end Tremble. And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line.
In order for this play to be successful against man coverage, Mike, two things need to happen. One, the quarterback has to anticipate the break. He has to get that ball out on time. And then the rest is the receiver creating the separation at the top. And when both are accomplished, you can see what the results are.
The outside, complete to Thomas.
When you put plays like this on tape, it sends a message to every defender across the league. When you play this offense and this guy has the ball, you better bring it when you come to contact him, because if not, you're going to be on the wrong end of it.
They'll motion over Thielen. On second down, Young. That's caught. It's Brooks out of the backfield. They'll try to keep the drive rolling, facing 3rd and 6. To throw is Young. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Got to give a lot of credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was plenty of time for the quarterback to work through his progression. I thought the protection was actually pretty solid. But at the end of it, there was just nowhere to go, and he had no choice but to just throw that ball away.
Eddie Pinheiro going to come on to try a field goal now. 3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And the Panthers cut the deficit down to 1. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. On the return, it's Williams. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Here comes the Atlanta offense now. They get set to take over once more. Their lead is just a point as they begin it on this drive with 1st and 10. Off the play fake, here's Cousins. Throw over the middle, caught by London. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line.
Well, any fear they might have had that they'd come out of the halftime break flat has completely gone out the window. Immediately back in the attack mode, continuing to take the fight to the defense. They're not content, Mike, here, just having the lead. They're looking to extend it. A couple more plays like that, they're going to find themselves in scoring territory here very quickly.
And he'll take this up to the 48-yard line. Play is made there by DJ Wanham. Here's 2nd and 6. Pitts is the man in motion. 2nd down, Cousins. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
He decides to go with this safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
Here comes 3rd and 6. Working out of the gun, it's Cousins. Over the middle, that's his tight end, Pitts. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Pitts is the man in motion. On first down, Cousins. You'll get this to Pitts once more. They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. From the shotgun, it's Cousins. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
So often we see when those balls get deflected up into the air, they usually turn into interceptions. I think the offense dodged a bullet here, and they're fortunate there was nobody in the area to come down with that pick.
3rd and 5. Cousins gonna throw. Short throw taken by Pitts.
The initial reaction is, how does this quarterback not throw the ball past the first down line to gain to try to extend this drive? And the reality is, because they've already decided they're going to go for it on 4th down. If he doesn't pick up the extra yards after the catch, they've got a 4th down play call they feel great about, and we're going to see what it looks like.
They'll go. It's Robinson. And he's not going to get there. The defense was ready for it, and they stuff him on 4th down.
You know, more often than not in the NFL, games are won based on who wins critical downs. Well, that 4th down attempt right there was exactly that, and this defense came up huge for a big-time 4th down stop.
Here's the Carolina offense now as they head out to take over for their next possession. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. Throwing is Young. He gets it to Jonathan Mingo. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. Here's a handoff to Brooks. And he'll get maybe a yard. That's it. David Onyemata in on the tackle. Here's a 3rd down and 4. Out of the shotgun, Young. That is caught. He finds his big target, Leggett. He'll get out of bounds, a gain of 8, and that's going to be good enough for a 1st down.
Well, they finally are able to convert on a 3rd down. And, Mike, when you look back at a box score, some of the biggest indications of how well the game went, of course, you don't want to turn the ball over. How do you execute in the red zone? And then how are you on 3rd down? 3rd downs typically lead to long drives. Long drives tend to lead to points. It's not a real complicated formula. Stay on the field. The more snaps, the more plays, the better.
So, 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. They'll run here. Maybe a couple there. It's 3rd down. They'll keep it on the ground. And he's going to have a Panthers 1st down. They convert on 3rd and 3 with a gain of 7 yards. He'll run. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up second down. They'll stick to the ground. And that should be enough. He works his way forward to pick up a first down. They motion a receiver right. On 1st and 10, here's Young. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
It's always a risky decision anytime a quarterback tries to force the ball, especially into those tightly contested areas. Not a lot of daylight, not a lot of room for error. In this case, it just falls simply as an incomplete. But as this game unfolds, better decisions are going to lead to better results.
Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line.
The first back taken in this last year's draft, Mike, and down in Carolina, all the conversation surrounds, can we get more talented skill players around Bryce Young and see if he can become that quarterback of the future that they're all banking on. And with Jonathan Brooks, his production at Texas, 10 touchdowns on the ground last year. He's good in pass protection. He's elusive. He's explosive. He's everything you want in a modern-day NFL running back. You can just see the frustration of the defender. You see him get off the quarterback. He's like, man, hold that ball for one tick longer, man. I'm there to record the sack. Nice job by the quarterback having that timing and rhythm to get that ball out of his hand. You can imagine, he got close this time. That defender, he's going to keep coming, and don't be surprised if he eventually gets to him.
And they'll stop him just short of the goal line, but they are going to have enough to convert. It's going to be 1st and goal.
And this is the blueprint, Mike. The ability to sustain and maintain possession and methodically move the ball down the field, dictate what they want to do offensively and make the defense react. The defense has had no answers up until this point, and now the next step is, can they come away with 6? Because anything less than that, after this long drive, would be a bit of a letdown. I think that play probably results in a completion if that protection just holds up a little bit longer. It was that initial pressure in the face of the quarterback that forced him to get rid of that ball a little bit earlier than he wanted. Disrupts that timing, ruins the play.
And he will take this one across into the end zone. Bryce Young, touchdown Carolina. What a game this has been. Back and forth we go, and that fourth quarter score changes the lead one more time.
And we've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and now the question is, can they get a stop? Can they find a way defensively to hang on to this lead and get themselves this big win?
Big moment coming up for the Panthers as they will go for 2. They'll run with Brooks. And he will get into the end zone for the 2 and extend the lead to 7 points. So a big change here. They go from down 1, score the touchdown, add the 2. Now they lead by 7 as they kick it off. And And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. The Falcons offense and Kirk Cousins heading back on the field. And this defense might be about ready to wave the white flag. Nothing they have tried to throw at him has been successful. He just processes things so quickly, making the right read seemingly every time. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Slot man in motion left. The drive will begin here with a run by Robinson. And he's fighting to try to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not do it. This is going to be a loss of a yard.
When you can get this level of run support out of your secondary, Mike, man, what an advantage for any defense. This defensive back clearly reads run, gets off his block, and he's able to take down the back for a loss of yards.
Who else? Another catch for his favorite target.
I wouldn't be surprised if some point here in the future, Mike, this quarterback drops back. It looks like the same old hitch route underneath we've seen a few times, and they give a pump fake and go. You can lull a defense to sleep with a lot of these underneath quick game passes, and once you do, you can try to go for the big one.
Cousins out of the gun on 3rd down. 13 yards on that pass play. 1st down, Atlanta.
Okay, so now you pick up that 1st down, Mike, but now there needs to be a sense of urgency. You know you need to score twice. So this one, ideally for the offense, results in a touchdown. But either way, this first score of the 2 needed needs to be fast, because you need every possession you can here late in the 4th quarter.
Here's Robinson. And some good footwork there. He'll take this forward for a gain of 8. Here's 2nd and 2. They go play action with Cousins. He's got a receiver wide open, left side. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
I love these crossing routes, Mike. Not only do they put so much stress into the deep layers of the defense, but they really allow the wide receivers to run with the ball after the catch. We see so much of that trending in the NFL, where you want to get your receivers the ball in space, on the move. We just saw a great example why, and it led to a huge chunk play.
A 1st down throw for Cousins. To the right, that's Pitts. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. Here's Cousins. This one caught at the 4. And this drive's going to continue. He's taken down, but they are set up with 1st and goal. Cousins to throw. That one taken in. Drake London. Touchdown Falcons. A huge touchdown there in the 4th quarter, and now just a point away from tying the game.
And that's one of those drives, Mike, where you know your best is needed. Can you come through here late and give your team a chance? They're an extra point away from tying this thing up, and we got ourselves a ball game.
So they're not level yet. A critical extra point attempt to follow. The kick is good, and that will tie this game here in the fourth quarter. All even. Fourth quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The home team's offense getting their final instructions before heading back onto the field. This game all even now following that touchdown a moment ago, and they'll look to retake the lead on this drive. It starts with first down. A run with Brooks. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. Two minutes to play in regulation. We'll come back and finish this one off. After this, here is 2nd and 7. They'll drop to throw. Here comes the screen to Brooks. The screen works for 10 yards and a first down.
How often do we see, Mike, the running back, they get a little too antsy and they go a little too fast on these screen plays. In this case, great job by the back. First, he let his offensive lineman go out. He then follows behind. That's the key to a good screen play.
Young to throw on 1st and 10. That's right side, taken in by Tremble. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8. Here's 2nd down. From the gun, it's Young. This throw left side, taken in by Johnson. And he will go all the way. Deontay Johnson. Touchdown, Panthers. Pinheiro on for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Panthers will go up by 7. So the lead is 7 now. Here in this fourth quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. Good return, but he pays the price at the end. Picked up and thrown down. The Falcons offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. They trail here by a touchdown as this drive will start with a first down. Throwing now, Cousins. To the outside. Catch made by London. Here's 2nd down and 3. Now, Cousins. There's that man again. Another catch.
Nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than being able to pick up a first down without being forced to push the ball downfield and force it past the line to gain. He settles for the underneath check down. He's confident that his receiver is going to pick up the rest after the catch.
Cousins now to throw on first down. This throw pulled in by Pitts.
All right, so this is why you get paid the big bucks. These are the possessions as a quarterback you need to deliver for your team. Everybody talks about 2-minute. Everybody drills it every single week. But when it comes down to this moment in the game, your quarterback needs to be on point. And after that first down incompletion, it just makes things that much harder.
He's got his man. It's Mooney. Well, they hook up again. Second time on this drive. And this one's good for 18 yards and a first down.
Well, after that conversion, now the conversation on the sideline is, what do we do if we score? Are we content with just kicking an extra point and tying this thing up? Or does this coach decide to go for the two-point conversion and try to win in regulation? First things first, they're going to have to score, but, man, I hope we get to see that decision.
That's to Pitts, the tight end. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. Final minute, still 2 timeouts remaining as we get to 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Cousins. He's got this to Bijan Robinson. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
So often for a defense defending the passing game, the most difficult guy to account for is the running back out of the backfield. So a really nice job here bringing him down before he has a chance to pick up any yards after the catch.
And it's a touchdown. They have gotten to within 1, and a 2-point conversion can give them the lead here in the final minute.
Mike, I know everyone has their opinions about whether to kick it or go for 2, but me, my honest opinion is I don't even think there's a decision to be made. I'm keeping my offense on the field. We've practiced all week for our gotta-have-it 2-point play. Dial it up. Do not play for overtime. Win this game now in regulation.
So now the extra point to, in all likelihood, send us to overtime. So now the extra point to, in all likelihood, send us to overtime. The extra point is good. A big one as we are tied late in this football game. Final seconds here, overtime looming on the horizon as they kick it off. And this one is fielded in the end zone, will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. This is 1st and 10. They'll motion over Thielen. On first down is Young. That pass pinballing around, and it ends up in the hands of the receiver. Wow. And this is going to be a touchdown. What a finish. They win it on the final play.
Unbelievable, Mike. I'm not even really sure what to say. This far from the end zone, you know the ball's going to be thrown short. You've got to spread the field, rally tackle, get the ball carrier to the ground, and the game is over. But they keep it alive. Somehow, some way, they find the end zone. Last play of the game, walk-off touchdown.
So it's over. It's a win for the Panthers. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. But in the end, got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did, and that was the difference in this one. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Panthers are winners, as we say, so long from Uptown Charlotte.